this summer's D23 Expo, it was confirmed that Alan Tudyk will reprise his role as K-2SO in Andor Season 2. Yes. Previously cut from the first season, this marks the first official news of the character's return since January 2021. Tudyk recently discussed his return during New York Comic-Con, revealing the challenges of keeping his involvement secret. Tudyk shared with Collider that it has become increasingly difficult for actors to navigate what they can and cannot say about their roles without spoiling details. He hinted at secrecy surrounding K2's role in Season 2, stating, quote, "I can't tell you how much. I still have secrets." Despite the mystery, Tudyk praised Andor showrunner Tony Gilroy, calling him a big-brained and skilled writer. Tudyk teases that it will be interesting for fans to see K-2SO return to the gritty Andor world, known for his sharp humor. Additionally, it was revealed that Ben Mendelsohn will return as Orson Krennic, despite previous comments that he had not been contacted. Speculation has also arisen about the potential return of other Rogue One characters, including Mads Mikkelsen's appearance at Star Wars Celebration Japan in 2025, as Andor Season 2 prepares for its anticipated release in 2025. Guys, the first thing I'll throw to you guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. There is a comic book, a one-shot that tells the story of Andor and K2 getting together. Are they throwing that out the window, or do you think they're gonna redo the comic book? Because the comic book, I think, takes place in 2 BBY, which would be the third arc of this season. But I mean, Star Wars, are they gonna stick with comic book stuff? What are your thoughts?
Isn't there a hierarchy that's like, it's all the printed word is real until screen lands, and if it's on screen, whatever they say there goes. So I feel like they'll pull from it, but if they want to deviate, they'll deviate without too much kerfuffle.
I think so too, and I think we've seen that with animation. We've seen that, you know, there was some stuff with Clone Wars or Bad Batch and, you know, young Kanan Jarrus, and there was a conflict between the comic book that told the story of his master. And so we're going to get that, but live on screen, that's the trump card. That's the one that wins. That's the one that, you know, supersedes everything else.
And we saw how well it went when Kiadi-Mundi's birthday shifted. So, you know, like people threatening
if there's one thing I like to do, it's scream about something before I've seen where it's going or how it ends.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
you know,
why
the movies?
Why watch
movies coming back?
Get preemptively mad about it.
Yeah, I think when we go back to the movie theater to watch Star Wars, we should all agree every 20 minutes to go out into the lobby just to scream about what's going on so far. You know, they should put little breaks for us to.
That's a community bonding experience. Like, it's like a new version of Rocky Horror. We're not going to get up on stage and reenact it. We're going to go out in the lobby, get pissed, and then come back inside and go, all right, what's next?
Right, and we'll live stream it, and we'll tweet about it, and we'll just be so angry.
Yeah,
about
scream
everything.
about what we're owed. But still, the point is K-2SO. We want K-2SO. We want Alan Tudyk. We want Mikkelsen. We want Krennic. We want all of these characters back. And I think we talked about this last week, Pete, because the Mikkelsen story was one of the news stories last week.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's not, you know, it's not cramming in. It's not fan service. Like this last third, I mean, of this, you know, the way this second series is going to go, those characters are all going to be in play. Like it's literally leading up to Rogue One, which is what we were told. So bring it on. It just makes it better because we love that movie. We love those characters. This is a win across the board.
And there's clearly a history in Andor that we see with K2 and Cassian that I got to see. K2,
it's an origin story we want.
And what I'm hopeful for is that just like Disney gave us this new 3PO head, that I get a K-2SO head, because he's my K2 is my favorite character to come out of the him and Krennic are my two favorite characters to come out of the Disney era. So
if you want to talk really quickly about fan service, I feel like Cassian Andor and K2's relationship is the best kind of fan service, because it when they come on screen, you get the feeling of Han Solo and Chewbacca without the moment of like, here's Chewbacca in a pit. Let's go get him. You know, you get that feeling, you get that echo, and it feels good. It feels like you're in familiar Star Wars territory, right? And that's the kind that I like in all this.
And it's funny because the co-pilot is the funny one in this case, right? Is the the humorous one. And what I love too is with the Andor series, we've seen why Andor is so serious and so, you know, like you know, very just the character he became. And so to see
he's a humorless jerk. We find out why.
Yes, that's true. But it seems like he's had kind of a shitty road to get there. So we might let it go. We might let it go.
Yeah, exactly.